On.
Boomer Sooner, baby! This is Drop All the Bombs again, a little promo since it's Big 12 Media Days. Let's kind of give a little bombs outlook on what's been happening on the board lately. First of all, though, let me get this across. I think Mack Brown and his little whininess is going to be a lot of fun this season. I look forward to giving you a little special insight from Austin and all the reports and the Mack Brown show and the whole deal, because I know he's going to be whining and crying all season long. They're due for another 6-6, 7-5 season, and they'll get to go, it's the Alamo Bowl if they're lucky, the whole deal. So, with that, I just want to say this to my fellow Longhorns: quit trying to equate Mack Brown to Bob Stoops as if they're comparable to some degree. Yes, they both have one national title. But Bob Stoops has won the Big 12 7 times. Mack's only won it twice. Don't try to tell me that conference championships don't matter, because it did. A conference championship give you an automatic berth to a BCS bowl. And let's put that in perspective. The BCS bowls. Yes, Mack has won 3. Bob has won 3. But Mack Brown has only been to 4 BCS bowls. Bob Stoops has been to 4 national title games. That's the same number of BCS bowls that Texas has played in. In fact, there's only 2 schools that have played in more BCS bowl games than OU's played national title games. No, not Florida, not Alabama, not LSU. It's USC and Ohio State. And USC obviously is in the doghouse, and Ohio State is soon to be there. So think about that for a second. No other schools that are going to be eligible for a BCS bowl game this season has played in more BCS bowls than OU has played in national title BCS games. That is impressive. So until Mack puts that on his resume, stop comparing the two. And Bob Stoops would never put up an asterisk next to a year where he did not win the Big 12. Okay? Mack Brown did that. That is so pathetic and pitiful that he should have been canned for that alone. I know that half of them got canned when he had to get rid of Greg Davis last year. But I have a feeling after this season and what's going to happen, that Mack's going to be on his way out anyway. Because it doesn't look like DeLoss Dodds wants to retire. And is there a bigger piece of crap than DeLoss Dodds right now? That guy is lying about the Longhorn Network at every turn. Like he doesn't know what's happening. Seriously, DeLoss? You're like the guy, that basically just came out of the party, out of the bathroom, and the biggest turd is in the toilet, and you're trying to say you didn't, lay that turd. If you went in the restroom and there's a turd stinking in the toilet, flush the damn thing. Don't try to tell me it's not your turd. And that's what he's acting like. This guy is like laying turds everywhere and then act like he's not the one. And so I don't think he's going to retire anytime soon. So Mack may not have that little cushy job of AD that he thinks he's going to have. Maybe that's why he's got to try to hang on as head coach, even though 5-7 last year was a failure, a complete failure. You don't get paid as much as Mack Brown and go 5-7, especially at the University of Texas. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Also on the board, we're going to get a little bit of the Seminoles coming on. The Florida State fans are all hyped up about this being, national championship season for them and all that. I just got, 2 words for them. Oklahoma Sooners, we're coming into town. We're going to take care of business. It's not going to be pretty. You can win the ACC again, build on that, or at least, try to win it again. But actually, I think Florida State has won the ACC since the Miami came along. It's Miami that is the team that can't seem to win the ACC after their little stint with the Big East. So, Seminole fans, we appreciate you coming on the board. We like sparring with you, but you got to remember, you're coming on our board, it's going to be hard-hitting, full force, and we're going to take you out at every turn, just like Oklahoma did last year in Norman. I think it'll be a good game. You're talking about EJ, but don't try to tell me EJ's the next Cam Newton or Terrell Pryor or even Vince Young, for that matter. No, he's not, because but he can be a very good quarterback, and this is his time. And we'll see what happens. Of course, Mark Stoops, Bob's little brother, is coaching the defense for Florida State. So that's a little interesting thing, too, that's going on in the game. I think it'll be, OU is going to win. I think we'll win by, roughly 10 points at least. But I don't think the line will be that. The line's probably going to be about 6.5. So anything over that, is obviously a strong victory. Obviously, we'll take a win as Oklahoma fans anyway, but you got to realize that Landry Jones is coming to his own, and with Brian Broyles, our offense, going to be very difficult, even if you jump out into a lead, to keep OU from coming back. It could be a great game. It could be one of the best games of the year. But don't start, trying to pop off too much, because we are going to hammer you back down. That's just the way it is on our board with, Max and some of the other guys in 73. We're not going to take it. So we've been there before. Yes, when we lose, we man up, we come on, and we take a loss like a man. When we win, though, we're going to hammer you down like nobody's business. So with that, I'm going to close it out here with, for the Big 12 Media Days. We got a lot more videos coming, still setting up the show. So with that, this is Drop All the Bombs saying Boomer Sooner, baby. Number 8 is on the way.